3 days ago, Prince Andrew was arrested. The first member of the British royal family arrested in nearly 400 years. The last one, King Charles I in 1647. He was beheaded. This is not clickbait. This is not speculation. On February 19, 2026, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, former Prince Andrew, brother of King Charles III, was taken into custody by Thames Valley Police. He was held for 11 hours, released under investigation, not charged, not exonerated. He could face life in prison. The charge? Misconduct in public office, sharing confidential government documents with Giuffre Epstein while serving as UK trade envoy. The documents that triggered the arrest? Part of 3.5 million pages of Epstein files released by the U.S. Department of Justice on January 30th. 180,000 images, 2,000 videos, new names, new scandals, global resignations. And it gets worse. Among those 3.5 million pages are new photos. Andrew kneeling over a woman lying on the floor, her face redacted. Emails showing he shared UK government trade secrets with Epstein. Proof that Ghislaine Maxwell confirmed the photograph of Andrew and Virginia Giuffre was real, not faked. If this is the first you are hearing about any of this, you need to hit subscribe right now. This channel breaks down presidents, world leaders, and global scandals with AI analysis. No spin, just facts. Subscribe. But Prince Andrew is not the only domino that fell. Let me show you what is happening globally right now.
Peter Mandelson, UK Labour Party heavyweight, former EU Trade Commissioner, former UK Ambassador to the United States, September 2025, fired as Ambassador. February 1st, 2026, resigned from Labour Party. February 3rd, 2026, resigned from House of Lords. February 3rd, 2026, criminal investigation launched against him. February 20th, 2026, his company goes bankrupt, 120 jobs lost. What the files revealed about Mandelson? He received $75,000 from Epstein. He leaked a €500 billion EU bailout plan to Epstein. He told Epstein that the Prime Minister was resigning before it was made public. He revealed the location of a secret tunnel between 10 Downing Street and the Ministry of Defense. Norway, former Prime Minister charged with corruption related to Epstein. Norway, ambassador to the UK. Epstein left $10 million to her children in his will. Harvard, Professor Larry Summers stepped down. Goldman Sachs, senior lawyer resigning. This is not one person. This is a network collapsing in real time. If you think this matters, smash that like button. YouTube needs to see people care about accountability. But there is one person whose name is in these files who will never answer for it. And her story breaks my heart.
Virginia Giuffre, born Virginia Roberts, recruited by Ghislaine Maxwell when she was 16 years old, trafficked to Giuffre Epstein, abused for years. She fought back. She named names: Prince Andrew, Alan Dershowitz, Les Wexner, powerful men who said she was lying. In 2022, she sued Prince Andrew in U.S. federal court. He settled for approximately $16 million. No admission of wrongdoing, but he paid. April 2025, Virginia Giuffre died by suicide. She was 41 years old, a mother, an advocate for other survivors. She fought the most powerful people on earth, and she won legal victories, but the cost was everything. When Prince Andrew was arrested on February 19th, her family released a statement. Our broken hearts have been lifted at the news that no one is above the law, not even royalty. Maria Farmer, another Epstein survivor, the first to report him to law enforcement in 1996, she said this: Today is just the beginning of accountability and justice brought forth by Virginia Roberts Giuffre, a young mother who adored her daughter so deeply she fought the most powerful on earth to protect her. She did this for everyone's daughters. Let us now demand all the dominoes of power and corruption begin to fall. Let me repeat that last line. Let us demand all the dominoes fall. If you agree, comment below. One word, justice. Fill the comments. Let them know we are watching. Now let me tell you what Twitter is saying, because the public reaction to this arrest is unlike anything I have seen.
Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, the reaction has been seismic. One viral tweet with 2.4 million views. The last royal arrested in the UK was King Charles I in 1647. He was beheaded, just saying. Another with 1.8 million views. Prince Andrew arrested on his 66th birthday. Best birthday present Virginia Giuffre never got to see. Rest in power. A thread from a UK lawyer with 900,000 views breaking down the charge. Misconduct in public office carries a maximum sentence of life in prison in the UK. This is not a slap on the wrist. If he is charged and convicted, he dies in prison. Reddit, the top post on multiple subreddits. They said he would never face consequences. They said he was untouchable. They were wrong. TikTok videos with millions of views showing the photos of Andrew being driven away from the police station, hunched, shell-shocked, defeated. Comments flooding in. Justice, finally. First domino. Who is next? Even President Trump weighed in, speaking on Air Force One. I think it is a shame. Very sad. So bad for the royal family. Very, very sad. Then he added, "You know, I am the expert in a way because I have been totally exonerated. That is very nice." Twitter tore him apart for that. Share this video. Let people know what is happening. This is the moment. Do not let it pass in silence. So, what happens next? Let me give you the timeline and the verdict.
Here is what we know about what happens next. February 19th, Andrew arrested, held 11 hours, released under investigation. February 20th, police search Royal Lodge in Windsor and his residence in Norfolk. Digital forensic teams analyzing his emails from 2001 to 2011. Current status: he is 8th in line to the throne. He could be charged today, he could be charged in a month, or never. If charged, trial would likely be in 2027. Media circus, global attention, royal family crisis. If convicted, life in prison. First senior royal ever imprisoned for a crime. King Charles released a statement. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. The palace was not warned before the arrest. That is protocol. No one is above the law. The UN Human Rights Council weighed in this week. They called the Epstein case a potential crime against humanity. They said the scale, the systematic nature, the transnational reach warrants investigation at that level. Crimes against humanity, that is genocide-level language. Investigations are now active in France, Norway, Turkey, Lithuania, and New Mexico. New Mexico is investigating Epstein's Zorro Ranch, 33,000 square feet. Allegations that bodies are buried there. Yes, bodies. The AI verdict. This is the beginning, not the end. Andrew is the most visible domino, but he is not the biggest. Peter Mandelson collapsed in a week, his entire career gone. More names are coming, more resignations, more arrests. The files are 3.5 million pages. We have barely scratched the surface. What makes this different from every other scandal? Virginia Giuffre is not here to see it, but her fight made it possible. The survivors are speaking. Maria Tharmer, others, they are not staying silent. The public is not letting this go. Social media is amplifying every new revelation. Millions of people are watching. And for the first time in this entire story, powerful people are facing real consequences. Andrew was arrested on his birthday, February 19th. He turned 66. Virginia Giuffre was 17 when she says he first abused her. The difference between those two numbers is 49 years. That is how long justice took. And it is not done yet. If you made it this far, you understand what is at stake. Subscribe, share, comment. This is not entertainment. This is history, and you are watching it happen. See you in the next one. Justice is slow, but it is coming.